Hello and welcome back to Angels with Scaly Wings. Let's be blind with Neo Rambler. Right then, it has been a while. When you have sex with a dragon, you know, you gotta really enjoy it, but then also comprehend you just had sex with a dragon, and it takes quite a bit of time to sort of process said event, so to speak, before one can recompose themselves and go, yes, I'm still living, and I think I'm okay on all aspects of being. But anyway, right, so what we're going to do then is, now that we have done the deed, and hopefully everything's handy-dandy, we'll carry on as such. And I think this time we'll meet with Bryce. I mean, well, we can get some well-deserved rest, but I think we'll meet with Bryce, and we'll see just what happens, okay? Because you never know. You never know what could happen. Once again, I found myself within the police department, which seemed oddly quiet for this time of day. Didn't take me long to spot Bryce in his office. Hey, New Ramble, what's up?
Nothing much, but you told me to contact you if I could remember anything that might help with the investigation.
That's right. What do you have for me?
Well, I slept with one of your kind, and I have to say it was rather pleasurable, but at the same time, very different.
Anyway,
I'm not sure if it's worth mentioning, but I have known Reza for a couple of years, so I know some things about his personality.
I see. Well, that's actually more helpful than you might think. Mannerisms, habits, all kinds of things would be useful to add to his profile and to get a better idea of him. You know, I'm just about done here for the day. But if you want to discuss it over a beer or something, I'd be more than happy. A manly beer? You are on, good sir.
Let's go.
All right, let's go. I mean, God's sake, we saved his life, technically. So, why not? If a dragon offered you a beer, I'd fucking take it. Here we are, just in time for happy hour. Fucking damn straight. I'll bet you any money, if you can fuck his brains out, we're so doing it.
Do you come here often?
Yeah, sometimes. I don't blame you, actually, to be fair, because, you know, with a job like yours and all the people on your back and all that, yeah, I would. Hey, you two, what could I bring you? Just the usual. One generic beer for the Chief of Police generic beer. What? Sure thing. How about you, Neo Ramble? Well, I would ask, how do you know my name? But, I will just, fuck it, just cut to the chase.
Me too.
Noted. I'll be right back. You know, if you're going out for a manly beer, you don't question anything. You just get the beer, get drunk. That's how it goes. It wasn't long before the waiter returned with a drinking bowl as wide as it was tall, filled to the brim with a foam-topped dark amber liquid. Carefully he set it down in front of Bryce, who didn't hesitate to take a big gulp. To be fair, I was, you know, that doesn't really surprise me, but still, whatevers. He brought one for me as well, provided in a glass that seemed more appropriate to my kind. That's interesting. There you go. Just call me if you need anything. Well, of course. It's nice of him to actually have prepared it for us in a proper glass. So what is it you wanted to tell me about Reza? You know, because that's kind of how it would go.
There are a few things. I mean, they're probably not much, but anything might help, right?
That's right. Anything unusual about him, anything that defines his character or stands out about him could help us. How about you tell me what you know about him? Is this on or off the record? I mean, if I'm telling a cop in a pub when we're having a beer, does that technically count or stand up in court? I'm not sure if it would. Oh well, whatever.
Well, the earliest memory I have of him was when we both went to the same school. We only shared a few classes, though, and a couple of friends.
I had friends? I didn't know that.
Overall, I'd say he was an above-average student. We didn't talk very often, but he always was very outspoken and never failed to speak up to make his opinions known. He was the kind of person I'd fully expect to become a politician one day, or at least an activist of some sort. That's the impression I got from him. He spoke a lot, but you could also expect him to act on his word. Of course, his nature caused him to clash with others, sometimes even including the school staff, though his genuine enthusiasm also garnered praise from them. He was quite a character. After we all graduated, I didn't hear anything about him for a long time. Only some years later, after we found the portal, I was surprised to find out that he was the human who would be sent to your world. He had volunteered.
Fucking hell, Neo. I can't keep up with this voice forever, you know, you asshat.
Anyway, it wasn't until I was already here that I actually met him again, however brief our interactions were. But then I already told you everything about what happened prior to the eventual scuffle with Matherick. There's only one thing that stands out to me about those events. In the restaurant, when he told me about the letter, he mentioned I would know how to read his secret message. I know he values the use of his own intellect, but when I received the letter later, he apparently fully expected me to remember a random chemistry class we had together years ago in order to see the message. I think that's probably more cocky than intelligent, but still.
I see. So you did not arrange this beforehand?
Not at all. I had no idea.
That's quite peculiar.
I know. I still wonder what he would have told me if Maverick hadn't interfered when we met him at the portal.
Well, we do as well. You can believe that.
How was Maverick even allowed to intercept his letter and read it?
He could have easily done since he was in charge of Reza and everything, but he totally shouldn't have. I mean, he wouldn't have done anything of the sort with you. Everything he has done in regard to Reza has been a poor show of character.
I suppose so.
In any case, thanks for telling me all this. You never know when this kind of information could be useful. Blah, 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 blah. He's lapping away his beer.
No problem.
Just when I thought an awkward silence might set in, Bryce spotted the waiter and didn't hesitate to speak up. Hey waiter, bring me another. I hadn't noticed, but while I was talking, Bryce had been busy sipping on his drink. Sipping? Sipping? How'd you not notice him sipping from a fucking giant bowl? I bloody would have done. The empty bowl before him was proof of his proficiency, while I had barely touched my own drink. Oh, you're fucking weak. Come on, Neo. Don't show me up now. I'm drinking a beer as we speak, actually. Well, technically it's an ale, but still. Here you go. Bryce was just about to start in a second when he suddenly spoke up. You know what? Why don't we have ourselves a drinking contest? Oh yeah, that's official for the chief of police to be doing that sort of thing, isn't it? In my job and my line of work, if I did that, I'd be fucking fired.
I would, but I don't think I can beat someone like...
Fuck off, Neo. I'm in. That's what I like to hear. I mean, fucking hell, man. If a man challenges you to a drinking contest, no matter what stature you are, it doesn't matter what type of human being you are, man, woman, non-gender specific, gay, straight, bisexual, why did I say gay first? I don't know, latent homosexuality, whatever. All that sort of stuff. Of course, you have to accept the drinking contest. You might lose. You might absolutely poison yourself to bits. It's just like basically the equivalent of somebody throwing the glove down on the floor or pointing pistols at you. You just got to do it. Just got to do it.
Considering they don't even have cars, at least I won't have to worry about drinking and driving.
But oh well, at least you came up with a crummy ass, cheap ass, cliche joke. The rules are simple. We both get around and we wait a few moments until the next one so the effects can kick in. Whoever gives up first loses.
That sounds easy enough. Let's burn some brain cells.
That sounds easy enough. That's your mistake. I never give up. Yeah, fuck it, I'm going to be macho.
That's your mistake. I never give up.
We'll see about that. Alright, let's do this. He made a show of looking me in the eyes when he lowered his muzzle into the bowl before he started guzzling his drink noisily. It was gone in seconds. Certainly, this was going to be tough. My confidence faltered. To be fair, we are drinking against a dragon. Slightly different, but still. But there's no turning back now. How did I think I could win a drinking contest against a freaking dragon? Dude, it's called getting fucking hammered. Alright, let's just do it. I'm already getting started. Nevertheless, I grasped the drink, putting the best show I could while I tried to recreate Bryce's feat. After the first sip, however, I realised it was very different from any other beer I'd tried before. Yet I persevered through the intense taste until the glass was empty. That's it, man. Come on. Probably wasn't as impressive as Bryce had been just moments earlier. Don't matter. Doesn't matter. You can wuss all you want through it. If you drink it, doesn't matter. It counts. But I couldn't afford to show any weakness. My plan was cut short, though, as I set the glass down and an unusually strong aftertaste hit me, causing me to make a face. How'd you like it?
Ugh, it's some really strong stuff.
Told you. You better know beforehand how much you can take, or it'll hit you harder later on. Want to give up already? I'm wondering in a timeline thing, you know, when we have to redo this again and again and again, whether we can sort of preempt this or do something to train ourselves for this, or like layer our stomach, or, you know, tweak the beer or something like that. I don't know.
Heck no.
As you wish.
So when's the next round starting?
Soon enough. Do you feel it? Do you feel the buzz kicking in already? Not really. Don't lie to me. I can see it in your face. That's the splashing I see, not the alcohol.
That's not a blush.
I'm sure it isn't. Anyways, how'd you like it so far? I mean, compared to whatever it is that you came from. It's fucking awesome. This is a nice little city. Very generic, but I like it personally. It's very welcoming. You're all very friendly beings. I'd fucking love to live here.
I'm having a drinking contest with the dragon. How could I not love this?
I'm just going to say that. We'll see how much you like it when I've drunk you under the table. Oh. Is that a come on? Is that a come on? bring the nut around, asshat. And pull the poor waiter. I bet the waiter's there thinking, oh, fucking hell, not this shit again. Gonna have to call the cops and everything, and it's gonna be embarrassing because I'm calling the cops on the cops. You know? Hello, 999, 911, whichever country you come from, whichever your emergency number is. I got an emergency right here. What seems to be the trouble? Oh, fuck, it concerns you, yeah. Drunken ass chief of police. Get the fuck out of my building. Ha! I'm the chief of police, you can't make me do anything. And then it's like on and on and on and on and on. I do feel sorry for the waiter, though. Here you go. Having ourselves a little contest, are we? Yeah, get the Secret Service or the Army deployed, man. It's going to get messy. You know how it goes. You know, you do a day's worth of work, working for the public service. You know, you're the chief of police. You're meant to set a good mannerisms. You're working with someone who may or may not be involved in the crime, and who may be a key witness or a key ally to the enemy. And then fuck it, you have a drinking contest and a beer. That's just how it goes, really, isn't it? That I do. See, the waiter knows everything. I bet you only the waiter is like the key character of the game. He's the key central sort of narrator or overseer. I bet that's him, isn't it? Be careful near Rambler. He's a pro. I'll take that on board. I'm alright to embarrass myself. Hello, the fuck are you? Did I hear something about a contest? Maybe. Up to your shenanigans, I see. Don't spoil the fun. I'm not going to telling people what you're up to either. Oh. Point taken. Enjoy! You're up to some kinky shit, aren't you? Oh dear. Oh well, whatever's. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Of course he wouldn't have challenged me if he wasn't confident he could win. Guess I'll just have to try my best. Neo, it doesn't matter. You know you're going to lose. You're going against a dragon who's drinking beer from a fucking bowl that's massive than your pint. You're going to lose. Just fucking do it. It's called a man thing, alright? It's about respect, yo. I went first last time. It's your turn now. As I put the glass to my lips and started swallowing the dark amber liquid, I was struck by how much more difficult this round was compared to the first. One thing that always puzzled me about seasoned drinkers was the sheer amount of liquid they could ingest without issue. Keeping it down, however, was a much more different question. This contest wasn't about keeping it down. There, your turn. Did I see you struggling there for a second?
Well, that's my tactic. Making you think I'm struggling so you let your guard down.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Because I'm getting drunk. Roaring laughter erupted from the dragon as his paw struck the table, rattling the containers, resting on it. Keep it up, kiddo. You still have a chance if you can make me die of laughter. That's my plan. That's my turn. Let me demonstrate. Once again, he consumed his drink, though his swigs were noticeably slower than before. His resolve was also fading, though not as fast as mine had, as he clearly held the advantage. Was there any way I could still turn this around? I don't know, it's called... things are getting blurry! There. Now let me ask you a question. I know he wants to tell me all the stuff about Reza, but was that the only reason he wanted to meet with me? Oh, fuck a duck. I think we should be, I don't know, I think in this, I mean, at this point, he could, because I bet he can handle his drink, he could try and arrest me for this. I don't really want to, he hasn't really let on anything that's beyond this, so I don't want to reveal my hand straight away, so let's just keep it guarded. Yeah, let's go with the middle one. See. Wait, the next round. Coming. There you go. Thanks. How are you holding up?
Just fine, thanks for asking.
If you say so, good luck. Was it your turn, or was it my turn?
It's yours.
Alright. By now it was obvious that Bryce was faltering, though he still was faring much better than I was. He only had 2 pints! He even had to take a break in the middle of his beer and able to down it in one go. Yeah, it's yours. He was a lot heavier than me, and even though his bowls held far more liquid than my glasses, how did I think I'd stand a chance against him? Oh, stop wussing out, you fucking idiot! When I picked up my glass, I didn't have feeling in my fingers anymore. Well, then do what he does, then! I had to pause a few times, but in the end I made it, though I wasn't sure how much more I could take.
So, now?
Wait for you to throw up so I win?
You never said that was a rule!
Well, duh, of course it doesn't count if you spit out your drink halfway through. I suppose it still might if you lick it all up again. It's getting worse.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Do I look pretty?
Why are you brown? Why are you so damn attractive? Fuck it, I'm gonna go gay on him. Why are you so damn attractive? I just this is brilliant. I just am. Got nothing more to say about that. Wait, that next round. Oh, this is gonna end in rape, isn't it? I shouldn't make light joke of that. It's a very sensitive issue. I apologise. My bad. There you are. Blearily, the dragon looked at me, seemingly unable to focus. I could see he was hitting his limit, but so was I. Maybe if I just held out a little longer. Whose turn is it even? It's mine. Damn it. Good. At this point, I had difficulties picking up my glass. I was about to give up, but I was sure if I held on just one more round, it would be over. I could still win this. I had to wait a few moments after each sip in order to continue, but I did not give up until eventually the glass was empty. Suck on this, you scaly bastard. No, let's not get too aggressive. Aggressive drunkenness is not good.
Your move, Chief.
For the first time, I could see something in his eyes other than his always present confidence. Was it disbelief or insecurity? I guess my feet caught him off guard as he seemed genuinely impressed. Nothing else to show me that even his own conviction was cracking now. I could totally win this. Probably not. He's probably just lowering us to a false sense of security. He's totally gay. Oh dear. You're cute. I like you. I really do. I sure as heck not going to let you in. He was struggling. It became more and more obvious that he tried to swallow the liquid in his bowl bit by bit. He stopped at one point, panting heavily. I considered taking a cheap shot at him, but as he had refrained from doing so during my turn, I wasn't going to start now. Ugh. I was getting tired. I could hear Bryce's voice, but I could not make out the individual words anymore. Yeah, I'm probably getting alcohol poisoning at this rate. I've been there before. I've decided to rest my eyes just for a little bit. And then we passed out. And then we got raped! Again, sorry. Shouldn't make a joke about that. My bad. Sorry. You fell down. You look kind of messed up. Yeah, whatever's... Drinking is fun. You think I'm gonna give up? You're a mistake and this isn't over. No, I think if I say that, then it gets a bit aggressive. I think we should just concede at this point. Good to hear that. Ready for another round, or do you give up? No. Bring it on. Actually, you know, once you're lying on the ground, you better stop.
Does that mean I win?
I didn't say that. You know, it was fun watching you all, but you both had enough for the evening. I think you better leave now. After you come out from under the table, that is. All right, then. I will comply.
I'll be going, then.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
Maybe we should go with him. Just make sure he gets home. But me? Go with him? We're both drunk out of our fucking faces. How am I supposed to lure him home safely? Lure him home safely? That sounded wrong. I think I might need to see a doctor. How am I supposed to get him home safely? Now, it doesn't do anything stupid. Anyway, sorry. It doesn't do anything stupid. You know, it's kind of an unspoken rule here that whoever is his drinking buddy does so. Oh. When I looked over him and discovered that Bryce had passed out for the moment, this could prove difficult. All right, then. Thank you. Might as well. Fuck it. You know, he has been good to us, to be fair. I don't know. Let's slap him. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! What? Is that you in here, Ramble? Stop it! I'm awake already.
Sorry, I just like slapping dragon booty.
Where am I?
Still in the bar.
Ugh.
Come on, let's get you home, you big wuss.
That's a nice little looking pad. I woke looking at an unfamiliar ceiling. For a moment I wondered where I was before the events of last night all came back to me. As I got up and looked around, I realised I'd apparently slept on the floor. Yeah, I've done that. I've been there.
Where am I? This isn't my apartment.
Oh, come on, don't be stupid. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, we totally boned him.
Guess I must have passed out after I got Bryce home. Hey, Bryce.
You are salivating. I don't know. Do I go full gay or not? Fuck it, let's go full gay.
Good morning, sunshine.
The dragon moved about and let it grow before he opened his eyes. Oh, my head. Why are you even here?
I guess I must have passed out after I escorted you home.
Alright, after our little game.
Do you remember who won?
I don't even know, but just stood your ground and I respect that. See? That's what it's all about. It all comes down to respect, okay? Even if you end up having an accidental gay night, it's okay, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what happens, Could be a bit awkward later. It's all about respect. You look at each other and you go, respect, yo. Don't matter. You didn't do anything funny while I was out, did you? Dragon rose from the couch with a nice morning stretch, rubbed his eyes, then held his head high as he let out a grunt and a big yawn. I don't know, check your ass. Is it sore? Is it red? Well, you know, I'm sorry. The whole contest thing was a stupid idea. I shouldn't have suggested it, especially not to you.
Well, it's not like you forced me to participate. I suppose I share some of the blame.
Let's just pretend the whole thing never happened.
Deal.
What time is it? I really should get going. I'll be late for work. You know how to get back to your apartment from here, right?
Yeah, I think so. Don't worry, our gay bumming session will be kept a secret.
Guess you should be going as well, kiddo. Maybe I'll see you some other time. Yeah, I enjoyed that. That was fun. That was fun. Right. Hope and Passion, chapter... Wait, hold on. Passion was in the previous one. These tarot cards. What's going on here? I'm confused by that. That is bizarre. What? Okay, because we had that last week, because the cards changed, but I thought they changed like linearly, but they didn't that time. They changed to something else. After a night of turbulent dreams, our consciousness returned to the shores of the waking world. Today is the day of the big fireworks. Who shall I bring? Oh, of course we're going to bring Anna. Don't be silly.
I might have had a gay bumming session with my boss, though. You better not let her know that.
That must be her. Hey, Nia Rambo. Looks like you're ready to go.
I was, baby, last night.
Woo! I mean, yes, I am. It's going to be a wonderful date.
I didn't think you'd want to go to a community event like this one.
Anything could be fun with the right company. Bum chicka wow wow.
With that argument, we could just stay here.
I totally would. I haven't seen the fireworks in years. With all the crazy shit that's happened to me recently, maybe that'll be a reminder of better days. No, to be fair, Nia, let's not be a selfish bastard. If she wants to go out and see it, let's go see the fireworks. It'd be nice and romantic and intimate.
Better days? You don't usually talk about yourself like that.
That's because I just don't give a damn anymore. Who cares if you know? Who cares if you know that about me? Who cares if the entire town knows? I certainly don't. These days, I'm just trying to make the most of whatever is left.
Alright, let's go.
Oh yeah, because she's got cancer, isn't she? Of course. Alright, let's go then. Yeah, fuck it. I'll enjoy fireworks with Anna. It's going to be beautiful. With a very crude CGI background. After a few minutes of walking, we arrived at a rather empty-looking area near the edge of town.
So much for the whole town being out to watch the fireworks.
Yeah, I'm not going to those places. I'm kind of a celebrity, you know.
Really?
For better or for worse, people know about me. Of course they would, given my intellectual status.
Well, maybe you just don't want to be seen with me.
No, that's not it. Actually, that could be quite fun. It would be only another reason for people to be jealous of me.
Oh, I think it's starting.
We waited quietly as the stillness of the night enveloped us. Soon I heard the sound of the first rocket making its way into the night sky, after which it exploded in a pattern of colours. More rockets followed, the thunderous noise echoing throughout the land. Yay! For once we actually get to watch the fireworks with somebody we like. Cool. Yay! What a lovely ending. Oh yeah, shit, there's a comet that's about to kill us all, isn't there? Forgot about that. A terrible realisation hit me. Considering how public of an event this was and how everyone would be watching the fireworks, now would be the best time for residents to make his move. Not only was the village basically deserted, but the sounds of the fireworks would also overshadow any gunshots, giving him as much security as he would ever need. As the bottle had been repaired by the mysterious person I met, now was the perfect time for residents to make his getaway, and I was the only one who knew. See, that raises a question. Why did the administrator fix the portal? I don't understand, because he knew that Reza would go for it. Was that because we were supposed to intervene? I think we were supposed to intercept him, weren't we? I think that was the plan. I can't remember. It's been a while now, and I do apologise. I've forgotten a bit of the story.
And I think we need to go now.
Oh, really? But the fireworks just started.
I know where Reza is. We need to stop him.
Speak for yourself. This is my responsibility.
This is much bigger than you. You gonna help me or not?
Alright, just for you. What do you want me to do? Fight him?
I'm not sure if that would be such a good idea. I want to try talking to him first.
If you could buy some time, maybe I could get some help.
That would be perfect. He'll be at the portal. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that it's bigger because we don't want the dragons to die or anything. Bit of a sad way to ruin a date there, because that could have been nice and intimate then. Imagine with your loved one, just there at the fireworks. Oh, that would have been beautiful. And Anna as well, fuck yeah. Yes, I might be a bi, but whatever. I arrived at the portal just a few minutes later. I couldn't help but be glad that it was still turned off and didn't appear to have been used recently, but it meant Reza was still here somewhere. This might have been repeated, by the way. Like, I can't remember if this text we've already done. I apologise if I'm repeating myself. If I am, you can skip ahead in the video. I looked around thinking about where he could be or if it was worth waiting for him here when I saw something out of the corner of my eye. Hesitating, I drew nearer. Oh shit, Seb, no! I've got to find a way to stop that. I can't let Seb die, because Seb's been alright to us. Fuck. I checked Sebastian for any signs of life and found nothing. However, his body was still warm. I know. Reza was here very recently, but he hadn't used the portal just yet. Why? Special cargo is not just for the portal itself, but also for the surrounding area. Since Reza was already here, he probably had some unfinished business very close by. The underground building, the administrator told me about all the powers of the generators within. It probably hadn't been hard for Reza to guess the same, or to try stealing him from a place he knew where it'd be even more deserted than the rest of the village was right now. He also didn't have far to go from the portal. All things considered, it was the only option that made sense to me. I could have waited for Reza here, but in the end, I decided it would be better to meet him underground. If there was going to be a confrontation, I was sure I would have the advantage in a more crowded space. Even in the darkness, it was easy for me to spot the site where they had unearthed the building's entry, as if it was in a roped-off area that I'd seen from afar before. Right, so we're back here again. Now, apparently somebody told me I've got the gun this time. I mean, it's not loaded, but apparently I've got the gun, which could be very, very useful. Sorry, I'm just getting my phone. I do apologise. Didn't mean to be interrupting here. But I've got some business on there. That's all I just need to take care of. But, yeah, let's find out. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Since the lights were already on, Reza had to be very close. I wasn't surprised at the building still. Since the generators, I wasn't surprised at the building still having electricity, since the generators were also powering the portal. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask at the same time here. I apologise. Sorry. Very unprofessional. But then again, I'm no longer partners in making money, so I can do what I want. Suddenly, one of the doors opened, and out came Reza, carrying a large cardboard box. When he spotted me, he set it on the ground. I think we've been through this before, haven't we? I think I'm not going to read this out because I think we've already done this. Yeah, we've done this before, haven't we? All right. Well, what we'll do is we'll just skip through this. Let's see how we get on. But yeah, no, we've done this before, haven't we? So probably going to end the same way, I reckon. But then again, Anna's gone to get help, so I'm not sure. We'll see. Yeah. We've done that before. This is old hat. If it isn't old hat, I'm sorry. Let's have a look. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Oh, he's terrible. He's actually, to be fair though, I must give credit to Reza at this point. He is trying to save the human race, or trying to make it better. So he's not really a clear-cut bad guy. I like to make things out in black and white in terms of just making it sort of yes or no type of scenarios. But in this case, I will say it's a pretty good convincing case for a grey area, if you know what I mean. Blah, 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 blah. Can you do this? How can I do this? Yeah. We've said all this before. Boring. Yeah, reasons, philosophy, whatever. I have business conducting on phone. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. My priorities are not straight. They're all wrong. I mean, I'm trying to multitask on something stupid here. Actually, in fact, if anything, I need to fix this as well on my phone. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'd like to stay here, actually. I fucked a dragon. I might have had a gay bash with somebody else. Yeah, you've been drinking up what they've been telling you. I've been drinking quite severely, actually, I have to say. You know, but it is what it is. No, they probably would, to be fair to them. Yeah, still. Yeah. Trope, suffering, death. Yes, terrible. Yeah, I know. I'm horrible. But then again, from the way that you have been, and business has now been conducted on my phone, sorry about that, I'm finished with it, blah, blah, blah. I mean, the point being is the human race sounds like it's all gone to shit anyway. I'd rather stay with the dragons, to be honest, and stop the comet from hitting them, or the meteor, whatever it is. Blah, 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 blah. Cool. Yeah. Look, it's going to end the same way as we did before. Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Here we go. Something different then. Maverick and Anna appeared next to me. I forgot that's her ex, isn't it? You planned this, didn't you, Rambler? Traitor! And to think I let you distract me with such a cheap trick, just because I thought there was still a shred of humanity within you. Well, there is. I'm saving the dragons, you fuckface. He pulled out his gun, not sure which one of us he should be aiming at. Just let me go and I'll forget this ever happened. You got 6 bullets for 3 people. Do you think you really can do that, Reza? Do you really think it's worth risking your life for? You got 6 bullets for 3 people. Rambler, can you not do the fucking math? He can kill us all if you wanted to. I've been risking my life for this every day for the last 2 weeks. What did you do during that time? Sip champagne in your nice apartment? Yeah, actually, yeah. And I had sex with the dragon. It was great. Besides the generator, the whole building came up from our time. They belong to humanity! Suddenly, the administrators came out of the shadows in the hallway behind Reza. Ooh, shit's going down now. No, they belong to me. Confused, Reza spun around, aiming his gun at the newcomer who was slowly walking towards him. Who the fuck are you? Freeze! I said freeze! Want to waste your bullets on me? Feel free. You can't stop all of us. If you say so. Well, he's dead. He pulled the trigger and the administrator fell to the ground with a dull thud that knocked her mask off. Her? Her mask off? It's a she? Oh, fuck. Somebody did mention that. They didn't really specifically mention the sex of the person. Oh, damn. Oh, my God. Oh, okay. Cool beans. Nice twist. I'll take it. My first instinct, because that means I'm interested in her now. My first instinct was to, not in a sexual way. My first instinct was to run away, but as Maverick started charging, turned down her and I. Fuck it, rip him to shreds. That's it. Good man. Rip him to shreds. Nice. Maverick was fast, bouncing on Reza before he had a chance to aim at any of us. He was knocked to the ground and Maverick embedded his teeth into the body before him. Reza was screaming. He aimed at Maverick's head and frantically pulled the trigger twice. Ooh. Oh, he's dead as well. Jaws dislodged and Reza aimed his gun in my direction. Out of nowhere, Anna tackled me, shoving us both out of the way just before Reza unloaded the weapon in our direction. Both of us were seemingly unharmed. By the time Reza was reloading his gun, Anna was already up again, running towards him. Just as he raised his arm to aim at her, she jumped and collided with him, causing him to miss his target wildly. She was on top of him now, raising a hind leg before slitting his throat. Ooh, nasty. Immediately he slumped, blood gushed from his wound as he helped his squirm to the ground. Horrible distorted noises left a severed windpipe, or severed windpipe. After a few seconds, his moment stopped and Anna returned to me. Oh, Maverick's dead though. Shit, I don't want Maverick to die, he's alright. I mean, fuck it. I don't understand how he was able to aim a gun at bloody Maverick's head anyway, because he would have bit his fucking face off. Are you alright? Yeah. Went to check on the others, but both Maverick and the administrator were dead. Shit, we've got to change this. No, I'm not having Maverick die. Fuck that noise. Or the administrator for that matter of fact, but not Maverick. This backstory was too tragic. Don't worry, girl. We'll do the time-travelling trick again, just like you said last time. If we can, anyway. In the weeks that followed, the dragons prepared for the comet. I, on the other hand, spent more time with Anna as she opened up about her condition. When the time came, the dragons executed their plan. Wait, they had a plan? And utilising the underground building generators, the comet was ultimately diverted and never hit Earth. Oh, that's great! Even after they recovered and power was restored to the portal, I knew that I wouldn't be able to return to my own time as the administrator, Izumi. That was her name. Perhaps it was mentioned before, I can't remember. Has deleted the coordinates I needed to return home when she prepared the portal a while ago. What a selfish bitch! While she had her own reasons for doing this, selfish bitch! I meant that now my only options were to stay here or to use the portal and the coordinates she had entered to travel back in time and return to the day of my arrival in this world. However, I wasn't very concerned about this at the moment, as I spent my time in this world accompanying Annie on her journey. For her help in stopping Reza, she was awarded the highest honour the council could bestow on her, citing her bravery and exceptional service to the community. As a result, the case against her was dropped and she was cleared of all charges. Hooray! In the months that followed, I was with her during the cancer treatments and could only watch the condition worsen by the day. Oh no. By this point, she was living in a hospice and had become thin and weak as the disease had eroded her both physically and mentally. Fuck. No, I'm sorry, Anna. What did the doctor say? Who cares what the doctor says? I knew it. He sugarcoats everything. It's not going to be long now, else I wouldn't even be here. I'm not sure if there's any sensible way to ask this, but can we? Fuck. We're talking about less than a week. Besides, I'm the only one who's dying here, not you. No reason for you to be upset. She looked away from me as I saw tears welling up in her eyes. And to think that in your world you already had a cure for cancer. Yeah, why didn't we go to my... Oh, because they deleted the fucking coordinates, didn't they? Yeah, here I am being what I never wanted to become. Don't worry, I shall change time and fix it. Don't worry, girl, I'll fix it. Just die now. I'll go back in time, fix the shit. We won't have had sex, but it's alright. But at least I'm not alone. Damn, girl. I shouldn't really joke about this. This is quite a serious situation. I'm sorry about this. Oh, no. She passed away quietly in her sleep. Well, at least it was quiet anyway. I mean, that's actually pretty good for a cancer patient. I'm not saying cancer patients don't, or people who suffer from cancer don't pass away in their sleep. I've personally had experience with cancer with several of my friends' parents have all succumbed to it. And from the stories they told me, I didn't experience it personally. I should reiterate that. As in, I've been with friends who have lost their parents to cancer, and from what they told me, it wasn't good. Council had a funeral in her honour which I didn't attend. Oh, you selfish git! And I'd been with Anna until the end. I had a decision to make. I could either stay here and accept this outcome and all its consequences, or using the portal and Zoom's coordinates to travel back in time and return to the day of my arrival in this world. This way I could get the chance to try again. No doubt it would be a risk to relive this rollercoaster of emotions. After all, I would have to go through all the events of the dangers again. Maybe it would be worth it. Fucking will. We're going to save her life, damn it. So I'm guessing that was the end of that. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to save her. We're going to go back and save her. Yeah. And I know this is all about the true ending anyway, so we got the good ending with Anna, just Anna's storyline, but it is really tragic. And to be fair, I think that was doing quite well, actually, and it was really sad, but I love her to bits. I think she's great. So, basically, we won't... well, I don't know, actually. I don't think we need to... we need to chase her up. The only problem is, though, is that if we don't do a storyline with her, she gets killed, apparently. Because, you know, on the day that Damien gets killed, well, apparently if you don't talk to Anna and convince her to take it easy at nights, then she gets killed instead of Damien. So I'm not really sure how this is supposed to get us the perfect ending. But I'm sure, hopefully, it'll all work out. Because, yeah, we need to get her back. But, yeah, I realised that they deleted the coordinates. So, fucking administrator, bitch, I'd have gone back to my place, cured her from cancer. If the dragons had survived, then, you know, great, they survived. Go back with her, and that's it. Problem solved. I don't know. Whatever. I guess because Maverick died as well, and Fearless died, I guess that hopefully, maybe there's an ending where everybody lives. I don't know, but we'll see. But, okay, so we've done Anna's sort of good ending, which wasn't really that good, although I was warned in the comments about that, so that's fair enough. And it's a shame that it ended the way that it did, but in a way I kind of like the way that it just hit you with reality like that. But I usually do criticise games that try to bring reality in too much, because at the end of the day I get it that games is a form of media and entertainment and a way of communicating with people and all that, but my problem is that games for me are an escape from reality. I don't want reality being reminded through games for me on a personal level. This is only a personal level, mind you. Not a criticism of games in general, just a personal level. I don't like games that remind me of reality, because reality kind of isn't always shit, but it bites, you know? And I like games to escape from that. And I know that's not necessarily a healthy thing to do, but ultimately reality is going to be what it is for all of us. And some of us is going to be great, some of us is going to be okay, some of us is going to be not very good but could be better, others is going to be shit. And you can't change that. You know, you really can't change that. You can change some bits of it, but overall it is what it's going to be. No matter what the self-help books and therapists and people who have succeeded tell you, they tell you that you can change it because they've succeeded. They haven't lived the life of a failure for the most part. And even though they said, well, I failed when I was younger, they still ultimately succeeded. They haven't lived the life of a full failure. It's difficult for them to say. Not saying that they don't have good advice or anything, that you shouldn't listen to it and give it a go, because at the end of the day, you've got nothing to lose. But anyway, that's just my personal opinion. So if you want to criticize me, not just my general opinion of things. It's a personal one. But anyway, let's get back to on tracks. You've seen what lies beneath the mask. Quite revealing, isn't it? Yes, it's a girl. And a fucking shit one at that, because she stopped me from saving my girlfriend. You have seen your first good ending. That was not a good ending! That had Anna die! To me, that was fucking tragic. I mean, yeah, okay, we saved the many, not the few, but fuck it, the few were more, you know, personal to me. Anna's good ending, what a load of bollocks that was. Oh, there's a little dragon thing there. Oh. That really sucks. Oh, I've just noticed on the left, there's the gun there as well. So we had the gun as well, but we never used it in that ending, did we? But then again, we don't have any bullets for it, apparently. And apparently that's a key thing there. Right, okay. Right, well, what I'll do then is I'm going to end the video here. A bit shorter than usual, but yeah, what we'll do then, I'll end the video here. I will start... Actually, no, before we do, let's start it. I'll continue my journey. Journey. Thank you, thingy. Well, we'll get back to sort of brass tacks, get back to the basics, and I'll let you guys and girls decide which path we should take next, because somebody said to the other female dragon we can interact with, I forget her name now, Aldi, or Aline, sorry, I always call it Aldi, because I'm always reminded of the supermarket, Aline or something like that. What was I going to say? Apparently they want me to do her last, and that's okay. I don't mind doing her last at all. If you want me to leave her to the end, that's okay, or leave her to the last of the sort of separate good endings, that's absolutely fine. But any inputs about what we should do next would be greatly appreciated. I mean, it doesn't really matter which order we do it in, unless it does, in which case let me know. It'd be greatly appreciated for that. But anyway, I'll give you guys and girls a bit of input on this. So where should we go next? Who should we try and get cozy up to? Who should we cuddle up to? All that kind of malarkey. Let me know. And that's all the same. Blah, blah, blah. So this is all going to be the same old bollocks, isn't it? Yeah, so let's skip to the character selection. Yes, let's skip ahead. Yep. Right, so we can now pick characters. So I'm going to save the game. And you let me know where you want me to go next. So do you want me to... No, I don't want to overwrite. Do you want me to meet with Bryce? We'll carry on with Bryce, see if we can bum him. No, I'm really joking, but still, we could if we want. Or should we meet with somebody else? Let me know. I mean, we'll meet with all of them, I suppose, in the end anyway, but let me know. But until then, I say thank you very much for watching, and I apologise for the delay in videos. I've just been extremely busy my ends, but and I'm still busy still, but I've had a bit of a moment to catch up and do a video or two, because I've missed doing videos. It's fun. But anyway, let me know what you want me to do, and we'll do it next time. So anyway, take it easy, have a good one. I hope you're all well, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye for now.